Hi guys, it's Miss Jess and it's Thursday, your last day of work for the week. Tomorrow is a workshop, so take the day off, play outside, do some fun things with your family. Today's worksheet is still the same idea, still focusing on finding those tricks that you can do in your head to help you become more fluent with your adding. Okay, so yesterday we learned C9. Do we see a 9 here? Yep. Think 10. So if and we're going to be doing this more in our heads, guys, not on a paper, but I'll put it on the paper for now. Think 10. So 10 plus 7 would be, you know it, 17, but then hop back 1. So what would 17, and you hopped back 1 time on the number line be? 16. Don't forget, you can use your number line to help you with that. Now, that was whenever we're adding 9, okay? But we can also use this trick if we're adding 8. It's just going to be a little bit different though. So let's take a look. So you'll see, where is it? This worksheet in your packet, guys. This is just to remind you of that when you're making 10 to add, you can kind of pretend you have blocks in front of you. So let's see. So let's do 8 plus 6, okay? So it's just to remind you, look what I'm filling in down here, that 8 plus 6 is the same as a 10 plus problem, because remember, we're making 10 to make our problem easier. The answer's the same, but the problem's going to be easier if we make 10, okay? So, the 8 rule, just like the 9 rule. See 8, here's 8, here's your 8, but let's think 10 instead. So if I'm gonna think 10, guys, but I'm adding 8, I have to actually use 2 cubes to make that 10. So instead of thinking hop back 1, we're gonna say hop back 2. Because look, guys, we took 2 away. So we don't have 6 anymore. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 plus 6 is the same as 10 plus 4. So 10 plus 4 is what? 14. 8 plus 6 is 14. But again, which one was easier to figure out? If I asked you very quickly on the spot, if I went, hey you, what's 8 plus 6? You'd have to think about it. But if I said, hey you, what's 10 plus 4? All of you would yell 14, okay? So this paper here was just for me to kind of show you that. So you can actually turn it around for your work today. And there's not too many, okay? So if you want to go ahead and grab this worksheet, you can pause the video. And I'm actually going to write something up on the top here that you don't have to write. But I'm going to write C8, think 10, hop back 2. Remember, guys, the reason we're hopping back 2 is because if we want to make this 8 into a 10, I'm actually taking 2 away from here. 2 cubes away if I were to use the cubes to make 10. Okay? So, watch how Miss is going to do this. Are you ready? If I see 8 and I want to think 10, I'm going to go 10 plus 4 equals 14, but wait a minute, I have to hop back 2. So 14, 13, 12. My answer would be 12. Okay, so let's do another one, and then let's even try to do one in our heads. So let's go over here. 8 plus 5. I see 8, but I'm going to think 10. Now remember, eventually I'm not going to be writing that 10 down. I'm going to be just thinking it. But for now, I'll put it. So if I'm thinking, what is 10 plus 5? Well, that's easy. 15, but then hop back 2. So remember, if you can go 15 and count down 2 times, great. If you need your number line, you can point at 15 and go 1, 2. Where did I land? 13. Okay, I'm just noticing something now. I'm not going to go ahead and do too many more because on your other side here, you actually have the same problems. They're just switcheroos. Okay, but even though they're switcheroos, you can still practice going through the process, okay? Change your 8 to a 10. Add your other number. Let's try this in our heads, guys, just for fun. Let's pretend we see 8, but let's think 10. Ready? What's 10 plus 4? 14. And what's 14? Hop back 2. 14, 13, 12. 12. We just did that in our heads, guys. That's called mental math, and that's why we're learning these different tricks, okay? Is to help you add quickly in your head. So you only have a few left, and just remember, you can write this at the top too. If you want to pause my video and write C8, think 10, hop back 2. You can if you want to, okay? I'm really hoping to see you guys next week. I really miss you like crazy. So let's cross our fingers that we will be back together soon. Have a good day off tomorrow. Talk to you later.